If you've ever felt overwhelmed by money stress, you're not alone. Financial anxiety can keep you up at night, make it hard to focus, and even take a toll on your health. When I was working as a family doctor, I saw firsthand how financial stress can wreak havoc on your well-being. But here's the good news. You don't need a six-figure income to feel at peace. Once you shift your approach to money, you can create real financial peace no matter where you're starting from. In this video, I am sharing 5 money habits that can help you to stress less, feel more in control, and improve your mental health. But if you ignore these habits, that stress and uncertainty might never go away. So let's make sure that that doesn't happen. Keep watching and let's get started. During my years working in primary care, I saw countless people who were overwhelmed, anxious, and even physically unwell due to financial stress. In fact, a 2022 study published in the Journal of Financial Therapy found that financial stress is a leading contributor to anxiety and depression. The good news, you don't need to be wealthy to ease financial stress. Small intentional habits can make a massive difference. And before we go any further, I want to mention that if you're looking for some creative ways to ease financial stress and grow your income, I've created a free guide called 50 Ways to Build Multiple Streams of Revenue. And I will go ahead and put the link in the description below so that you can just download it right away. But in this video, I'm going to share 5 habits that can improve both your finances and your mental health. The first habit is to redefine your relationship with money. Now, let me explain. Many of us grow up with limiting beliefs about money. Maybe you've heard things like money doesn't grow on trees or rich people are greedy. Sound familiar? These beliefs shape how we feel about earning and spending and saving money, and that often creates guilt or anxiety. It's like carrying around an outdated operating system. It just doesn't work for you anymore. Morgan Housel in The Psychology of Money writes that your financial behavior is less about knowledge and more about psychology, your mindset, and emotions. By viewing money as a tool instead of something to fear, you can approach it with less stress. So this habit is all about replacing negative beliefs with empowering ones. Try this. Write down your biggest limiting belief about money and then reframe it into something positive, like money is a tool I use to create security and freedom. It sounds simple, but it works, kind of like rebranding your thoughts. The second habit is to create a peace of mind fund. Unexpected expenses can feel overwhelming and leave you in a constant state of worry. Let's be real. When your car breaks down or your kid needs braces, it's not like life gives you a heads up. Without a safety net, even small financial setbacks can spiral into major stress. Building a peace of mind fund, even a small emergency fund, can reduce financial anxiety and create a sense of security. A study by the Federal Reserve found that 40% of Americans couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense without borrowing or selling something. If that's you, don't panic. You're not alone, and you can start small. Aim to save $500 or 1 month's worth of essential expenses. Automate your savings by setting up a small transfer to a separate account every payday. Even $20 a week adds up. Think of it as self-care for your future self. Okay, let's move on to habit number 3, which is to practice gratitude for what you have. Financial stress often comes from focusing on what you lack. It's really easy to scroll through social media and think, why don't I have a bigger house? Or everyone seems to be living their best life in Bali. Sound familiar? That kind of thinking can leave you anxious and dissatisfied. Practicing gratitude for what you already have shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance and helps you feel much more grounded. Studies from the Journal of Positive Psychology show that practicing gratitude can reduce anxiety and depression by increasing feelings of contentment. So here's a quick tip. Each day, write down one thing you're grateful for about your financial situation. For example, I'm grateful I can afford my rent this month, or I'm thankful for the groceries in my fridge. It might feel a little cheesy at first, but trust me, it works. Okay, next up is habit number 4. Spend on what aligns with your values. Mindless spending often leads to regret and stress. We've all had that what was I thinking moment after buying something that we didn't really need. When your purchases don't align with your priorities, you may feel like your money is controlling you rather than the other way around. Spending intentionally on things that align with your values and priorities can really reduce this stress. In The Psychology of Money, Morgan Housel highlights the importance of defining your own version of enough and aligning your spending with your unique goals. When your spending reflects your core values, you feel more fulfilled. So here's a quick exercise. Identify your top 3 values, things like family, health, or creativity. Then review your spending and ask, does this purchase align with my values? If not, reconsider it. Your wallet and your future self will definitely thank you. All right, that brings us to habit number 5. Focus on avoiding regret, not keeping up. One of the biggest sources of financial stress is the pressure to keep up with others. Social media and societal expectations can lead to comparison and impulsive financial decisions. Honestly, who cares if your neighbor just got a Tesla? Instead, focus on avoiding regret by making intentional choices that align with your own goals. In my opinion, minimizing regret is more important than maximizing wealth. People who focus on their own needs and avoid comparison experience much greater satisfaction and peace. Before making a financial decision, ask yourself, will I regret spending or not spending this money in a year from now? Let this question guide your choices. You will be amazed at how much peace this one question can bring. So let's quickly recap the 5 habits. Redefine your relationship with money. Create a peace of mind fund. Practice gratitude for what you have. Spend on what aligns with your values and focus on avoiding regret, not keeping up. And if you're ready to take this even further, don't forget to grab my free guide, 50 Ways to Build Multiple Streams of Revenue. It is packed with practical ideas that you can start using today to ease financial stress and grow your income. The link is in the description below. Remember, even small changes in your habits can lead to big improvements in your mental health. Start with one habit that resonates with you and then build from there. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments which of these habits are you going to start today. And if you did enjoy this, I think that you are going to want to watch the video that I am linking on the next screen where I talk about the 5 signs that your money problems are hurting your health and the one key thing that you can do to fix them. I'll see you there. I'm very slowly making my way through my tea. What's happening there? Your wallet and your future self will definitely... Oh, shoot, I messed that up. Okay. Again.